So there has been 3 live events now, and I have missed all of them. But my friend Caleb, on the other hand, has been there for all of them. So he is going to explain to me today on all of the live events. Enjoy!
Live event 1.
So, what has happened in this first live event?
So, in this first live event, there's been a green dot in the sky for a while.
Okay.
And on a specific date, which was that live event, it came crashing down as a meteor.
Okay.
And it looked like it was the shell of an alien. Because on the other side was the alien. It looked like, what's it called again? A monk eye. It looked like a monk eye. It had multiple eyes coming out from it. And what it did was it started breaking the glass with its tongue and its shell. All that shenazzle, and then suddenly it rolled its eyes. Everything went grey, and we had 0 gravity, then high gravity, and then it destroyed our rocket and digged down beneath our feet. It left the city destroyed.
That's a very interesting story, Caleb. Now, so why don't we move on to live event 2? Let's go.
Live event 2.
Okay, live event 2. What happened in live event 2?
Now, during GT5, Lemming's birthday, really, all that happened, we went into a pod that was at the side of the glass, viewing station. And then it took us to, this big underground warehouse. There was a big grill, and guess what?
What?
Lemming himself outside. He talked to us about how he was working with Gorilla Corp to dig down.
Wow, that's
Because they wanted to find something new. And then this masked monkey, all of a sudden, he attacked Lemming. He attacked him, tried to push him off. Then he went to the top where the reactor was that was keeping the drill stable. And then we saw on his back there was a fix the rocket sign, meaning for some weird reason he didn't want us to dig down. Put a bomb there, Lemming caught up and said, "Does anybody of you know how to dismantle a bomb?" Nobody knew, so he threw it away, just to save the drill. It was quite an experience.
That sounds very cool. I wish I was there. So, let's move on to live event 3. See you there.
Live event 3.
Okay, live event 3. The live event that happened last time. Okay. What happened in this live event then?
So, for starters, there's a person named Chloe who we saw on the actual Gorilla Tag channel. She's seen as a friend of Frank and Beans, 2 most popular people on the Gorilla Tag channel. They just both work for Lemming. And they're friends with Chloe, who's been working with the masked monkey. She's hiding. She's been hiding. Now, Chloe is trying to figure out what Gorilla Corp's up to. They've been in contact, Chloe and the masked monkey. So, what happened? A pod formed there. Well, there was a pod there all along. And it took us down, like the elevator to get to Ghost Reactor, but it was deep down in the tunnels. We had a flashlight on us, or in Britain, torch. And if we hold this down, it showed a light. We walked through, and suddenly we got low gravity. Chloe started speaking to us, saying, "Do you feel it too?" Quite strange, innit? And then we saw through a piece of glass a bunch of eggs. One had even hatched. We're pretty sure that those were the eggs that the monster laid. We're pretty sure they digged down, laid some eggs. And now we saw some people playing the eggs. We're not sure what they were doing with them, but what we do know is that Chloe is onto some. I trust her now. So anyway, a big pile of rocks fell, leaving a big wind turbine to fly us up back to the surface. We're all in shock.
Wow. That sounds very cool. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and see you later. Peace.